Ciao everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Eleonora Romanini. I'm a registered migration agent in Perth and my agency is called Green Wings Migration. I created Green Wings Migration in 2016 after being in Australia for almost 3 years. I would like to start telling you something about me and about the steps I have taken to be here where I am now. I came in 2013 for the first time and I used the working holiday visa. Probably like 99% of people coming to Australia from Europe for the first time. In 2013, I came with a little bit of experience and many dreams. And I was very lucky, I must admit. So the first time that I looked for a job, I actually found one in a matter of 3 days. And although it was totally unrelated to what I used to do in Italy, it gave me an opportunity to start earning money, to start making some connections, and to start understanding how the system in Australia works. Then, in a couple of months, I actually applied for a job in my field as a graphic designer, and I actually got the job. And after getting the job, I also got the opportunity of being sponsored. When I received the sponsorship, I was super happy, but it was not enough. And I really wanted to get my permanent residency. So back then I decided that I did not want to wait for my employer to nominate me for permanent residency. I wanted to find a way by myself. So that's where I changed my mind and I concentrated on a different visa path through skilled visas. And luckily enough, in a matter of a couple of years since I arrived, I was actually nominated through the Western Australia state government for my permanent residency. So I am happy to say that since 2015 I've been a permanent resident here. Soon after getting my permanent residency, I understood that this job, being a migration agent, could actually provide me with much more joy than being a graphic designer, events organizer, what I used to do before. And that's when I decided to enroll at Murdoch University, attending the course that's needed to become a migration agent. And I completed my course in March 2016, which is also where I got my first year registration. And since then, I decided to open Green Wings Migration. When I started, I was alone by myself. And then in 2019, I started to have the initial employees. And now we have an agency of 5 people, each one of them bringing a lot of knowledge and skills and passion to the job. As you may have understood, I did all my visas by myself. And it's not compulsory in Australia to use a migration agent, but knowing what I know now, I definitely took a leap of faith when I did the visas myself. I now understand that I was very lucky. I dodged many bullets that I didn't even know they existed back then. I know they exist now. So what I can say is that yes, everything worked out well for me. However, it could have been a disaster if something would have gone wrong. So if there is something that I always recommend people who want to come to Australia is you don't necessarily have to use the services of a migration agent until the end. They don't have to necessarily do the whole visa process for you, but at least an initial consultation is something that I definitely recommend, especially because they will tell you how your profile can or cannot be used to develop a migration strategy. Something that many of us fail is believing that once we are here, everything is going to be easy. That's not the case. That's almost never the case. The system here works in a very different way compared to Europe or the countries that we're used to live in. So understand how the system works, understand how the details and their intricacies work. It's definitely very important in order to avoid great disappointment and potentially big issues. Having a good level of English is also extremely important. Many people leave their country of origin thinking that, oh, once I'll be there, I'll figure it out. Yes, you will, but there is a difference between living and surviving. So obviously, if you want to live in a country, you need to actually become part of the culture, become part of the society. And the first step you need to do in order to achieve this result is to be able to communicate properly with anyone around you. So whether it's about starting a course before leaving or enrolling in a course as soon as you land, it's something that I certainly recommend you to consider. And also be open-minded, be understanding of the circumstances that you're going to leave behind and the circumstances that you're going to find here. What you find here may not initially align to the idea of Australia you had, but it's going to be a great experience nonetheless. If you want to get in touch with us, if you want to read more about the history of our business, you can head online at our website www.greenwingsmigration.com.au. You may also find us through social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, our new YouTube channel, of course. And if you want to give us a call, our phone number is 6183 1800.